So I just had to give one run here on the stage one of this Lotus Evija event. Yeah, it's a pretty painful time to try to actually get. It's almost like Game Lofter trying to show the fact that this car is not this amazing powerful, because like this is a maxed out version of this car. In the same way they've given us an event where we can try out the maxed Civic at gold. This is as good as this Evija gets, and it's already a day which is giving people problems. Like, yeah, I've done this a couple of runs, and honestly the AI is so aggressive. This is quite a difficult one. It's going to put people off an already difficult start to this event. One thing I'll say is, like, I know this track is new, but pretty much coming up to here, right around here, you need to be on the left hand side of the track, and you need to get this left ramp. And if AI knocks you away from that ramp, like, it's pretty much run over. You can go through that shopping mall area, but it is way slower. I'm just trying to make sure, like, there's a lot of blind corners and stuff on this. I know this is a new track, so obviously, like, it's going to be kind of confusing a bit. Here on this ramp as well, make sure you stay right when you're going across the ramp, just to avoid that car, and then you need to kind of, loop around the edge barrier. But just stay right a bit while you're in the air, and then as soon as you land, you go left and then right again to get that jump. But yeah, like, this is... It's only a one-ticket event at least, which is kind of cool. Because, yeah, that way, like, it's not too bad for coming in here and trying it out. But the Evija is pretty weakish on the fuel units. Only 3 fuel units. And... yeah, but, like... I mean, it is possible to do this with, like, a second, 1.3 seconds to spare. So, you know, it's not impossible. Definitely. And, like, there's no way to tune this car up or whatever, because that's the gold version of this car. But yeah, the one thing I was saying is, like, here, at the start, if you see it, it's like you have to be on the left-hand side of the track for this, because you have to hit that ramp and go up there. Otherwise, I've gotten knocked to the right-hand side there a couple of times by the AI, and I don't think it's possible to get that 117 time if you've gone to the right direction there. It is annoying because, like I said, the AI will try to impact you out of the way, but at the same time, it's just you have to try and force your way to the left hand side. And again, with this ramp here, it is just a case of, like, watch that car. Bad camera angle, but yeah, watch the car when you're landing, and then just try and get onto that ramp again to set yourself on the straight towards the finish. And the finish isn't too bad, just like there's a couple of barriers in the middle of the road, but once you've kind of impacted those a couple of times, you should be okay with getting the feel for this one. And yeah, that's 5 of 55 blueprints required for this supercar special event supercar. One thing I was going to point out, by the way, because you didn't exactly say it directly, but just in the video that myself and Ziggy did, I'll put a link to it down in the description if you haven't seen it. I find it'd be quite useful for anyone who's interested in this special event. But yeah, in that video, we talked about the Honda Civic being the easiest way to get this Lotus Evija unlocked. The one thing we didn't like directly say is the fact that that Honda Civic is expected to have its own car hunt event. So the idea isn't to try to max that out by buying blueprints for it from packs. The idea for that one is supposed to be, like, get it from the car hunt, because that was one thing that, like, did annoy people on the global version as well, in the fact that the Honda Civic becomes available, and then the Honda Civic gets a car hunt a couple of days into this event. So it's expected to see an event for it in the next couple of days. So maybe hold off on buying blueprints for it until the day becomes available, when the actual Honda Civic is around. It'll probably be when those Halloween events and stuff clear up from the actual the daily events. But yeah, I just thought I'd point that out, like, maybe it's not going headfirst into that one right now. So, I said to do a slightly different into this video. Yeah, just if you're getting overwhelmed at the minute with all of the events and the car hunts and special events and various things in Asphalt 9, they have a handy feature at the moment if you want to take a break, which is if you select Multiplayer 2, click on Play, and leave the Lotus Evija there selected, and then press R2 on your controller. quite a handy feature Game Loft have included. Just, you know, if you want to take a break, things getting to you too much. Alright guys, I said leave it at that one. There's a sub button over my head here. I really appreciate it if you guys give a click on that one. It does really help this channel, or a like down below, or just leave a comment on this one. There's other indie videos from me up that side, and you'll find other Asphalt content over here, and I'll be covering all the days of this event, the easier ones and the more difficult ones, just to throw a video together for them. Alright guys, drive safe, and hey, time to take a break, play something else.